Today we're making another Crumbl Copycat recipe. It is a twist on the classic chocolate chip cookie. So if you are a Nutella lover, this cookie is for you. Today we are making the hazelnut sea salt cookie. What is up, you guys? It is Carly here, and you're officially cooking with Carly. And like I said, we are making the hazelnut sea salt cookie today. So let's unpack exactly what this cookie is. We're talking like the cookie dough part of a chocolate chip cookie. We're going to make that dough and then stuff the inside with Nutella. So the inside of this cookie is going to have a layer of Nutella inside of it. So we're going to stuff that cookie dough with Nutella, bake it in the oven, and then when it comes out of the oven, while it's still warm, we're going to drizzle the top with more Nutella and then give it a little sprinkle of sea salt. These are so good. My mouth is watering. So let's talk about our ingredients. We have our butter here. This is just salted butter that has been softened. So it's nice and soft, ready to cream with our sugars. We have both granulated and brown sugar here. And then we have, I don't have any eggs out. Hold please. Then we have our 2 eggs and some vanilla. We have all-purpose flour and some salt, baking soda, and baking powder. And then of course we have our Nutella and some sea salt. We'll get to those in a little bit, but this is what we need to make our cookie dough. And if you would like this full recipe, ingredient amounts, full instructions, head to the description below. There's a link there that takes you to my website, cookingwithcarly.com. You can click that nice little jump to recipe button up at the top, and it'll take you right to the recipe where you have all of the ingredient amounts and instructions. You can print it out, make your life really easy. So let's get started with creaming our butter and sugars together. So I'm just going to add this butter to my stand mixer here. So creaming the sugars with the butter together just alone, the little pieces of sugar will cut into this softened butter and make it nice and fluffy in texture, light in color. And that is the best way to start making your cookie so that you get, a nice chewy texture for the final result. So I'm just going to mix this together until it is all combined. Now that that is all nice and combined, we're going to add in our wet ingredients for this cookie recipe. We are talking just our eggs and vanilla. So I'm going to add those to the bowl. And then again, mix until it's all nice and smooth, combined, creamy, all that good stuff. Add in our vanilla, and we'll get to mixing. All right, our cookie dough is ready for these dry ingredients now. So we've got our all-purpose flour, and then salt, baking powder, baking soda. We're just going to slowly start mixing this together, and once that flour starts to combine with the wet ingredients, then we can speed it up. We just don't want to start fast, or else this flour will be flying everywhere. While this dough is coming together here, do me a favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel with that notification bell on, like the video, and comment down below and let me know what your favorite Crumbl cookie recipe is, and I'll add it to my list of next videos to make for you. This dough is smelling so good. It is time to portion this dough out, get it onto our pan, fill it with Nutella, all of the good things. If you're not familiar with Crumbl cookies, they are massive cookies that are served warm or chilled. These ones are served warm, but they are massive. So we are going to use 1/2 cup of dough in each of these cookies. So I'm just using my 1/2 cup measuring cup to portion out this dough. We're going to be making 12 cookies with all of this dough, and you'll want about 6 on each. All right, so now that I've got them all portioned out, we're going to roll them into a ball like this, then use our thumb to kind of put a pocket into the dough, and then we are going to fill that with Nutella. We're going to fill it with about half a tablespoon worth of Nutella. So, you know, a good generous amount. I'm going to put that right into the middle of the cookie dough. And then close the cookie dough around the Nutella, just like this. Put it back into that ball and then slightly flatten it. Not much though, just like this. And then that is how it is going to bake. All right, these cookies are ready for the oven. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and these are going to be in the oven for about 15 minutes, and then we will pull them out. You'll know they're ready to be pulled out when they've sunk a little bit, they've spread, and then the tops start to crackle slightly. Okay, these are going in the oven. The cookies just came out of the oven about 5 minutes ago. You can see that they've spread quite a bit and they started to crackle on top, which was our key to take them out. They are still nice and warm, which is exactly how we want them. So I just have a little bit of Nutella in this baggie here that I've clipped the corner of, so it'll be easy to drizzle, and then we will sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on top. So I'm just going to go back and forth and drizzle this Nutella onto this cookie. And then we'll sprinkle it with some sea salt, and that is all it takes to make this cookie. So there's our Nutella and a little sea salt sprinkle, and we're going to repeat with this one. And that is how you make the hazelnut sea salt crumble cookie. It's really not that hard, but there is a major wow factor. So definitely make these for the Nutella lover in your life. They will be thoroughly impressed, and they're so good. You're gonna love them too. The combo of the cookie dough with the warm Nutella is just, it is just so good. Stop laughing at me. This cookie is one that will definitely not disappoint. Okay, do you see all of that Nutella in there?
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. It is so warm and melty and just good. Let's do this. It's like heavenly chorus is singing in the background. I mean, it should be. So good.